In today's take, I want to talk about the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves pregame prediction. Before we get into that, though, please like, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell just so you get the newest and the bonus content first. We put out content every day, so you won't miss any content here. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. So, the Clippers are playing the Timberwolves for the second or third time this season. And the Timberwolves came off a big win last night versus the Lakers. I mean, they won by more than adequate double digits. They definitely won the game running away, and they definitely have confidence going into this game. So I definitely think this is a trap game for the Clippers. They're going to have to come out and play with a sense of urgency as they have been doing. And I think they should take care of business against this team. Even though the Lakers fell to them, this is the opportunity for the Clippers to show the Lakers how to do it, how to get the job done. And when you play a team like the Minnesota Timberwolves, they got a lot of talent on there, but they're not a lot of youth. They're not a lot of veteran talent. They're youthful talent. And when you have talent that's in youth, that means they're young and they make a lot of mistakes and they're inexperienced in situations where you as the veteran team should be experienced. So let the Clippers go out there and show the Minnesota Timberwolves how it's done. I definitely think the Clippers will win this by double digits. I would be surprised if they don't. Paul George should have 30-plus points. Fairly easy team in regards to nobody on the team has no opportunity of stopping Paul George because he's just better than everybody on both teams. He's definitely the best player on the floor when these two teams match up. And on top of that, I expect Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns to have big game to over 25-plus points apiece, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Reggie Jackson's going to find a way to contribute. I still think Terrence Mann is going to have a due for a really, really big game here soon, and tonight could be one of them games where he drops like 20 or 25 or 30 points. It could be one of them games, so definitely watch out for that. Nicholas Batum is going to be Nicholas Batum. He's going to give you damn near a double-double. So is Zubac. I just expect the Clippers to pretty much run right through this matchup. I don't feel like this matchup threatens them at any point. I feel like they're not threatened by this team at all. And, also I do understand Timberwolves are not threatened by the Clippers because they feel like they could beat them. And off of last night's win, they're going to come in with confidence and they're going to play with a swagger and a confidence that the Clippers didn't play against them last time. So I hope the Clippers come in this time and don't have the notion of sleepwalking and not taking this team serious and go out there and handle business, because that's exactly what the Clippers need to do. Go handle business. Don't sit there and waste no time. Beat them down, stomp them to the ground, put your foot on their throat and go ahead and end the match, because really they're no match for you. Honestly, like I said, I'd be surprised if the Clippers don't win by double digits, but it's NBA, it's basketball, anything can happen. And the Clippers, if they go in there, taking this team lightly and get caught slipping, the Clippers will be beat. And that's just the way it is in the NBA. It doesn't matter who your opponent is. If you don't show up, it doesn't matter whether you got the better team on paper or on your roster or whatever, or on the floor. It doesn't matter. You have to go out there and show up and show out and play against every team like they're a great team, because they are in the NBA and they are professionals like you. In this game right here, I'm especially watching Paul George because I want to see him have an efficient game. I think this is one of them games where he can go like maybe 12 for 17, something like that, and shoot a really good high percentage, get his rhythm and stuff going early in the game instead of rather having him catch his rhythm in the second half or of games and stuff like that. He needs to be sharp from the beginning to the end. Like I said, this is one of them trap games because you played the team several times and you've already beat them, but you have to go out there and prove it again. And the only way to go out there and prove it is to go out there and actually get the W. So I expect the Clippers to continue their winning streak up to 7 and, move on after this game. I do think it's going to be a tough game, so I'm going to go ahead and give you my prediction, of course. So the numbers for this game, my prediction, I'm going 121 to 116 Clippers. I think it's going to be kind of close. I'm going to say this. I think the Clippers should beat them by double digits, but for some reason, something's telling me they might not beat them by double digits. They might take this team lightly. So I know you're probably wondering why I picked 121, 116 when I said the Clippers should beat them by double digits. It doesn't mean they will. I just feel like the Clippers have the confidence and they have the better team where they should beat them by double digits. But I've seen Clippers in games like this where they go out there and they sleepwalk some and they find themselves down to a team that they should be beating. And, now all of a sudden they're in a struggle to beat the team. So in my mind, like I said, I feel like the Clippers should win by double digits easily. But in my heart, it's telling me it's going to be closer than what I think. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. But we'll just have to see how it goes. If they do win by double digits, I guess I was right. And hell, if they win by 4 points, like I said, I guess I'll be right again. So, Khaliis' take is right. Call it what you want. But, that's just my prediction. I feel like the Clippers should win by double digits. But these are one of them games where I feel like the Clippers just, they lag at times. And they did it a lot last year. They did some this year in certain games. It's just how the Clippers are at times. Sometimes the Clippers are very unpredictable. A team they should beat by 10 or 20, they lose to, and a team they should lose to by 10 or 20 points, they beat them. It's really weird how the Clippers are at times. They're a very confusing team, very confusing / weird / good team. That's what the Clippers are. And if you're a Clippers fan or if you're an NBA fan and watch the Clippers, I'm pretty sure you've noticed that over time. So, we'll see how the game goes. But I definitely think, like I said, I definitely believe they should win by double digits, but for some reason, I don't know. I just feel like the Clippers are going to make it a little bit more tougher on themselves than what they should. And I don't know why the Clippers continue to do this, but this is just how they are as a team, and I don't know why. But, we'll see how the game goes. That's my prediction. Regardless of how it turns out, I still pick the Clippers to win the game, so we will see exactly how it turns out. I expect big games from Paul George, like I said. And like I said, look out for Terrence Mann. I think Terrence Mann is going to have a really big game tonight for some reason. That's just my prediction there. I definitely see Terrence Mann having one of those, big games here soon. He's due for a really big game soon. So I definitely think big things are going to come from him. And I expect Eric Bledsoe, to continue what he was doing as well. So, and we'll see how the game goes. We'll see how everybody plays. We'll see exactly how it ends up. But I definitely expect the Clippers to end up on top, whether it's by double digits or by single digits. I expect the Clippers to come out with the victory and extend the winning streak. But hey, that's my take on the situation. Leave any comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And hey, Cali out.